Yo, Gold Mask, yo, Soul Raider, how are you guys? Yo, what's up, Kiminator? Okay, so here's the deal. Like, I really wanted to try, like, since Tarnished Edition is basically never coming out, like, I'm gonna try, like, to respec and make, like, quote-unquote one-page inventories, but, like, under my current inventory. That's the plan. So, you have 50 Fate in Tarnished Edition being real? Yeah, there you go. So what I want to do today is I want to make a power stance straight sword build that's fate focused, and that's also using the, where is it, like the sword of light and the sword of darkness buff to do like as much damage as I can with fate. So and also probably like storm stomp. So like I was thinking like offhand coded sword, main hand, probably like main hand like Lord Sworn Storm Stomp, something like that. What's Tarnished Edition? Yes, it is. Tarnished Edition is Elden Ring for a Switch, but like Tarnished Edition is going to add like like 2 new starting classes, which is why like that I wanted to wait to make my build, because these new characters are going to be more optimal and most of the time. They add like a few armors, a few weapons, and a few horse skins, but these additions are going to come for every platform, not just for Switch. So the context of Tarnished coming out is initially because it's a Switch game, like it's the re-release for Elden Ring for Switch, but all the other platforms are going to have the that as a DLC, like all that extra content. So yeah, okay. So that's the plan for today. I want to go power stance straight swords. We're gonna use all of these, and we're gonna go straight to Ronaldo respec right away before leveling up. So right now I'm at 105. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm simply going to lower my strength to 20. That's the only thing I'm gonna respec, and then we're gonna level up afterward. I have like an idea of what I want for stats. Go 58 just to be safe here. I know I'm never gonna get really under 38 for something like that, especially not at 150, where you have like technically like this is a 125 build. Like you can definitely do that at 125, but like I think for the rest of this game's life cycle, I think the ship has sailed for 125. I think most people play at 150 now, so just gotta go with the flow. Actually, before I do that, we do this. Ronaldo needs to clean the library. Yeah, that's true. No, these editions are not just Switch exclusive. They're coming for every platform. Yo, Isoka, how you doing, man? Isn't there a pre-order for Switch Tarnished? Yeah, I think it came out already, but like that shit, like I don't know about you guys, like I was almost certain that Tarnished Edition was going to come out in February, and we're in April, so it is it is what it is. Okay, so here's the deal. Like right now the build is basically like finished, right? And we're at 145. Like you clearly don't need 150. Like the build here does not need like any other stats than this. So to be quite honest, I'm not even sure where I'm gonna put these extra points. And we have 5 more extra points, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go in the box. You got too much fate in FromSoft? Donut, I thought you were like criticizing like my stat allocation. Like I have too much fate with 50. I'm like, really? Like you guys have like some better like stat allocation than 50 now? That's crazy. Because you said I had too much fate as I was like leveling up my fate. All right, well, guys. So like, you know, I'm gonna put like 5 more points in the build, but this is like what we have for now. So right now, I'm not really sure where we're gonna put these extra points. Like maybe we're gonna put in more dex for specific weapons. If we don't need any strength or any dex, I might just put it into endurance, like just dump it there, or maybe dump it into mind. Because like for me right now, looking at these stats, like it's like I'm reaching like every breakpoint that I would ever need. Like 20 strength for the lance, like 18 dex for like Golem Great Bow. I guess for Golem I could go like 26 strength, or like, well actually no, it's 25. So well, either way, we'll see. Let's just see which weapon. Let's just see which weapon. Okay, so for this, we're a Fate build. So we're gonna create like a mini inventory. So we're gonna grab like all the relevant weapons. It's 24 Golem, 22 Radon. Oh, 22 for Radon though is definitely something worth it. Really, Golem is 24. Let's see. Oh, it is 24. Because it, you know, it might, you know, for stat dumping points, like for Golem, like just getting like 24 might be worth it, just because you don't have to click twice. I mean, it's almost irrelevant really, but like, you know, if you have points to dump, like might as well like dump it into something that you're actually gonna use. Okay, so right now we're just gonna grab like weapons that could be used on this build, and then we're gonna filter through it afterward, see like what could be any useful. Like, you know, like the black knife, like I don't think this thing is good like for PvP like whatsoever. Like I don't really see this buff being any good. The only use case I could see for this is like to do decent damage for the first hit on summoned NPCs, you know, like Bernard and shit like that. Okay, great swords, actually. I guess the Fire Knight sword, short sword, could be one of them, but actually I'm curious about the R2s though. Let's just see the R2s. I'm also going to compare the damage for Lord Sword, Longsword, Noble, like basically like all the straight swords, because I plan on using Storm Stomp main hand and buffing with these, but we'll see. Might as well grab those as well. Milady could be interesting. Okay, like see this one, the Leda sword needs 22 dex, so I'm gonna grab one for now just to see like the damage difference between that and Milady. Like I'm grabbing some of these weapons. I don't think I'll be using them. I'm just grabbing them just to see like some of the damage to compare. Like this here, for instance, if this great sword, which I really don't think I'm gonna use, like, you know, like Great Sword of Damnation is a good one. Like this one we can use for swap. Madding Hand, yeah, that's true. Madding Hand can actually be used on this. We just need to we would need to dump these 5 points, a little bit less than that, into int, right? And then we could use Madding Hand, or the Madness Hand. So we could dump our points to get Madness Hand. That's a good idea. But yeah, like Odium said, like I played a lot with it, although I am curious to see the damage for Madness Hand Punish with Fate Starfist as opposed to Strength Starfist. Malekith. Well, I don't think we're gonna be touching anything here. Maybe this, maybe Fire Knight. Could grab one Zwei, one Fire Knight. It's just to see the damage for now. We're gonna have these, that's for sure. Great Epee. What about this one? Requires 21 strength, although like the sword lance is really like a strength weapon, so I highly doubt that it's gonna be worth it here, but you never know. Let's grab like a few of them. and compare the damage. Maybe grab like one Shamshir, Fate Shamshir should do decent. Magma Blade could also be decent. I've been like in and out of Magma Blade. I kind of want to try it a little bit. Get 13 for Matting Hand and Order's Blade spell, which you could tumble buff on your sacred weapon. Get 1k AR Shamshir. No, I don't think we're going to be tumble buffing today. Maybe though, like, maybe another stream, because I want to see the normal damage for Fate first. Get a comparison. Unironically, I think Backend Blade is going to be hella nasty on Fate. Also, all the Smith script weapons. The Smith script weapons, those are bugged on Fate. We should actually grab all the Smith script stuff. If we have like Matting Hand, like the Smith script weapons are going to become available for the build, and they're going to do a lot of damage. So there's that. Oh yeah, Black Steel Twin Blade. Yeah, that's true. Fade BHB with Flaming Strike. Well, technically, I wanted to focus on the Fade buff from Sacred, the Sacred Sword. So I think anything fire is going to underperform that. But I forgot about the Smith script stuff. Like, Smith script weapon boosted with the Sword of Light, for instance, they might do a hell of a lot of damage. So that's definitely going to be worth looking at. I don't think we're going to be touching any Katurner for today. Maybe Great Cat, never know. Okay, Black Steel Twin Blade does... We do have the requirement, and we have Gargoyle Twin Blade as well. So we're gonna grab those. And we actually can use the Euphoria. Dude, I might actually try today, like, Euphoria with Sword of Light buff. And, like, you know, all the running attack talismans and two-handed attack tallies. Guys, for those of you who are very attuned with this game, do you know if, because I know like Shard of Alexander doesn't work with Fate Fate damage type in PvP. What about the two-handed talisman? Like, do you get your two-handed talisman boost from Sacred Infusion, or do you not in PvP? I mean, two-handed talisman works. Okay. That's nasty. Okay, so you get like the real damage benefit. Okay, it does. Okay, that's good. Grab I mean, for now I'm just gonna grab a few things and then we can sort of sort it out after. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be touching Great Axes today. The Envoy Horn. I remember that hammer actually had a ton of AR. I might actually try that. Power stance. This one require 23 strength. This one's not very useful in PvP though. This one requires 28. We could two-hand it though. We could two-hand it. It's a nice AoE like to have. Like the bubble. Like you can actually shoot it at walls and hit people behind walls. But to be fair, it's probably like a more steps to throw a pot type of deal, you know what I mean? Bloodfiend arm also Well, we're not gonna have Arcane though, so probably out of the question. I know Blood Fiend Arm is actually better on Fate. Probably not gonna touch Spears. Great Spears already have the Lance. Get Placidusac's rune spells for gravity places. That's a good point, but let's just go through some weapons for now. Actually curious about the damage for this one. Never really checked it out. Alright, we're almost there. Halo Sight is one of those that I might actually spam today. I remember when we tried the giant red braid, I was so disappointed. That thing was utterly useless. Golem Fists could actually no, not really. Like Golem Fists were optimal with the strength, but I'm sure they would do a lot of damage with Fate, but technically if you use them, you'd want to have Barbaric Roar, so it just makes more sense on strength. U10, thanks for the Prime resub for over a year, man. Thank you so much. Dryleaf actually could do decent damage with Fate. Dryleaf with Palm Strike? Yeah, that could be even a good swap, honestly. It hits way harder than physical, I bet. Especially if we have the sort of light buff, right? Okay, so I think that's every weapon that I actually want to try. Let's just take a look real quick at what we have. And then we're basically going to decide like what the rest of our stat allocation is going to look like. Because right now we're at 145. The build is basically complete stats-wise. So now the question is, like, do we put the extra points in strength, dex, int, or endurance? I don't really think we need anything like anything important. So it's going to be more about like so if we get like 13 int, which would be the requirement for Madding Hand, Madding Hand always a good swap to have. Then we would have 1 extra point. Is there anything that I can do with 1 extra point? Well, probably dump it in Fate at this point. Yeah, I think we're gonna put it like you guys are suggesting. I think it's gonna be like int for Madness Hand and the Smith Script weapons. The Smith Script weapons, especially the Smith Script Great Hammer. That thing actually does significant damage. Same thing with the Smith Script Cirque. That shit actually does real high damage too. Dude, we could try fucking Swift Slash Cirque, dude. That shit probably destroys. And to use the big thumb? Wait. Is that attack considered Fate? Oh, this one has 20 int requirement. Never mind. Okay, okay guys, looking at this, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the Smith Script weapons, try them out. Technically, I mostly want to try the straight sword, so the rest of our stats is going to go here to get the requirement, and then that 1 extra point, either I dump it into Fate or into Mine. I mean, I'm gonna start with this. I just want to see like the damage difference, for instance. If we're talking about, let's say, let's take like coated sword. So the AR is 493. And then we get like 1 AR. Okay, let's just check out, let's say, like Smith Script Great Hammer. Right now it's just a temporary infusion. Let's just look at the AR. 749. So 749 goes to... It's only 1 AR. Not really worth it. I know it's not really an important question. I know it's not an important question, but I think we're just gonna dump that point into mind, really. I never do that, but like, we seriously do not need the stats anywhere. Let's just get like a little bit more FP. Alright, now let's infuse this stuff, look at the damage. Get the proper infusions on each weapon. Okay, so here's the deal. So this is going to be a Storm Stomp weapon. I might actually get one with BHS just to be safe. Okay, let's put BHS on this one, grab another one. There you go. And put Storm Stomp on this one. Okay. That's that. And then we have the Earthsteel Dagger. I think logically, if you ever try the Earthsteel Dagger, it's like Sacred Blade, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure that I'm going to be using this today. Like, we have other option, and we're probably going to be short on Sacred Blades in general, so... Same thing with, like, I don't actually think I'm going to be using the daggers today. I do want to compare the AR for Lordsworn, Longsword, and Slender. Let's just take a look at the damage difference, or the AR difference between those straight swords real quick. At 50 Fate. Okay. So we got 592 for this one, 598, and 547. So Noble really not worth it, I don't think. I really don't think Noble is worth it. Technically, like with the Fate buff that we're gonna have, like our damage is mainly gonna boosted by Fate, so our offhand weapon is almost guaranteed to be the coded anyway. So we're gonna have like coded to like handy tech on soft swaps on the offhand, and then main hand it's gonna be Lordsworn, because really, like what is it, like a 6 AR difference between Lordsworn and Longsword. I'd rather have the range advantage over like 6 AR. So Lordsworn is gonna be the better bet here, and we're gonna ignore those two. We're gonna dump it actually, but we can do that later. Okay, next, actually Sword of Light and Sword of Darkness, similar AR to this one. Okay, but we're gonna use those to buff, so here's that. Leda Sword. Leda Sword, we need 22 dex. Let's just see like what would be the AR for Leda. 567, and then let's compare that to Milady. So Milady is 631 and this is 567. Holy shit, Lado is not good. Like, the only reason you'd use that is to dishonest debuff someone, which we're probably going to keep it just for that purpose, but it's going to be like utility, which I'm probably not going to use for the entire stream. This greatsword actually has high AR at 757. That's pretty high. This one's 742. Greatsword of Damnation, we're probably going to keep this one as a swap. Let's get Zwei. Yo, what's up, Jay? How are you doing? Not this. So, this is for Zwei. Let's see, Sacred, and this one requires 22 strength, so we're going to be able to use it two-handed, technically. Probably have it flame art. What else is there? Let's try looking at all of these compared with each other. Oops. Oh yeah, we're probably not going to use HTS today. If I have one, it's probably just going to be like a flame strike stick and running attack stick. Like, just for swaps. Like, if we use these. Let's just compare the damage real quick. Except Sword Lance, of course. Sword Lance, if we use that. Oh, we can't two-hand here. Terrible spot. As this months ago, how are you not burnt out? Well, I mean, it's not like I'm doing this, like, for free. Like, I'm getting some ad revenue off of the channel, so that's my motivation for playing this. It's good enough. Okay, so this is 21 strength. So technically, we could have dumped that extra point if we actually need Sword Lance, but... So 696 versus 699. This does more damage on this build. I mean, it makes sense, really. That's interesting. So the Queeling sword is the one we're gonna use if we use an HTS today. Okay. That Shamshir has to be fire infused, not flame art. Yeah, it's fire. Not the same. Yeah, see, 609. This one, 569. That's not good. That is not good. This one. I don't think I'm going to be using Curved Greatsword, but it could be. I don't even think it's going to be like a Flame Strike stick, because I think our Flame Strike stick is going to be this. Like 754, you know, pretty good. Now is the real deal. Back End Blade, I'm so curious to compare Back End Blade AR with Smith Script. Dude, I feel like Smith Script Swift Slash is going to be a nasty swap. So 633, which is pretty high. Wow, 589. That's lower. The hell? So Back End Blade actually better here than this one. That is a surprise. 633 is quite high though. Like that Back End Blade, like when we're gonna be like sort of light buff, that Back End Blade Swift Slash is probably gonna do nasty ass damage. Let's get like one Back End Blade with fucking what's it called? blind spot. And then the last one, honestly, I mean, we're not gonna use this as a main weapon. At least I hope not. Alright, let's just go Flame Strike. Epita plus Sword of Light buff if you can. I was actually planning on buffing with, like, I don't want to over buff, you know how it is? Like, you could technically, like, pile buffs after buffs. Like, if I, like, you know, we're gonna try it just to try it, just, you know, for being stupid. But technically, guys, and let's grab one right now. Like, technically, we could, like, be super dumb and, where is it? Order Ealing, no. Oh, there it is. Golden Vow. Oh, actually, it's only one slot. I thought it was 2 slots. I think it's in previous games. Let's grab a, let's grab a big eel. Actually, we're probably gonna swap all our spells. I don't think I'm gonna be using, like, most of that stuff. Okay, so, like, golden, like, technically, like, the way to go about buffing would be, like, something crazy, like, you know, like, you golden vow buff, you know, you do this. Oops. And then, you know, like, it never ends. Like, you could buff, like, forever. Oops. Like, look at this shit. Like, we just keep on buffing. And now, like, our back and blade damage is now at 818. This is just ridiculous, man. This is completely ridiculous. I feel like it's gonna be funny to see, like, when we do all those buffs and we have, let's say, like, I don't know, like, Euphoria or Earth Steel with, like, with Sacred Blade on it. I think it's going to be funny to see, like, how quickly we delete someone with all these stupid buffs. Alright, so now that I just touched on spells real quick, let's actually, like, set up our spell rotation. So technically, I'm gonna want Golden Vow here. Blessing of the Earth Tree if we want the buff, like Eel from Afar. It's this one. And then we could buff a weapon. I don't really see the use for this on this build. I think Sacred Blade's just gonna be better. What could be useful though is this. You know, just elemental damage boost. Oh no, actually this one's fate damage boost. Never mind. This one. No, this one's holy. God damn it. Okay, I think it's this one. Maybe what is it called? Black Flame Protection. Okay, and then today is not gonna be like a pyro build. We do have Plessé du Sac, so you know, we have it if we ever need it. So last spell, what could we have for last spell? Let's go with Bestial Sling. It's always useful. Black Flame Protection is worse than crap now, is it? Okay, well, we're gonna remove it then. Okay, so like have a catch flame. Let's, like, if we get like a parry god. Oh, the bear roar. Yeah, the bear roar. That's a good point. Where's the bear roar? Not gonna be in magic, that's for sure. I might not have it, actually. Guys, where do we get that bear roar? I think we have to defeat the bear, right? Attempt to go kill the bear? Yeah, I think it might be the case. Alright, we're gonna keep these slots for the bear roar. We're gonna do this after. Let's just finish our inventory first. Okay, so the Smith script, Cirque, we're not gonna use that, unfortunately. Smith script dagger, probably gonna pass up on that today. Let's just see the damage, just for the sake of it. 633. 633? No, never mind, that's... I'm looking at my back and blade damage. Wait, where is it? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Ew, 360 is garbage, what the hell? Okay. So, Great Cat, let's, you know... And maybe one that has, like... Like one with Sacred Blade, maybe. Just to damage test it. Okay, this Twin Blade for sure is going to be Sacred Blade. The Hand Axe, probably Sacred Blade. I don't think I'm going to use it, but... Because we might be short on Sacred Blade. For the sight, it's really just to deal with shields, so like keeping like a flame art sight. For the Star Fists, let's grab one that's Storm Stomp and one that's Ender, both sacred. Pada, for the Pada, what do I do for the Pada? You know what? Let's go like same as usual. Like even if Barbaric Roar is 4 strength, really, let's just go with that to keep it simple. It's really just going to be to like chase down someone. And then Dry Leaf, On Blast, Sacred. I'm curious about the AR for Dry Leaf though. Let's just check it real quick. 486. It's not good. Definitely not good, but when it does get buffed by everything else, it might become worth it. This one's 665. That's actually pretty bad. So we're gonna scrap that. Alright, so let's get rid of all the... let's get rid of all the stuff that I'm not gonna use. So let's start with these. Probably not gonna use this. Not this, not this. Forgot Gargoyle Twin Blade. Because I want to kind of compare the damage between these. Okay, I think we have everything we need here. Then we're gonna create an inventory out of that. Just infuse our escape clean rots, because our bottom row is going to be these clean rots. And I'm actually going to keep my lance in my inventory here, and I'm just going to re-infuse them, like these two, and probably this one with Sacred Blade. So we're gonna keep these here. This one actually, you know what? Sacred. Sacred. This one we're gonna keep. Okay, this is good, this is good. For this one, probably gonna get a fire self buff. Honestly, actually, I'm not gonna use that ultra today. We're gonna scrap it. Maybe one less weapon to worry about. Okay, I think we have every weapon that we need. Oop, maybe just reinfuse this here. Let's get like one like this and then one with BHS. Like we could have like both, like Sacred Blade, but like with the amount of buffs that are possible, like we're gonna be spending our time buffing instead of playing. Alright, now let's make our inventory. We're gonna... Oh, this Twin Blade actually... Yeah, that's not good. I thought this was infusible, it's not. Okay, so... Let's do this. We're gonna make this inventory now. So we're gonna dump everything in the box. And then we're gonna set up a mini temporary inventory. In order to, do this setup today. Alright, so let's start with the first row. We're going for weapons that are going to be there, but we're not going to be swapping to. So we're going to go with the 2 Star Fists, and then as usual we're going to go with the 2 Great Bows. So we have the 2 Great Bows, we have the crossbow, and to reflect that in the temporary inventory, there you go, we add those. We're gonna remove them after. It's just to make it easier to sort everything out. Okay, so we have 2 more weapons that are not gonna be swaps. I think weapons that are not gonna be swaps, we could add these weapons, or we could add, honestly, I think the straight swords, I want them like as a quick swap since we're gonna be buffing a lot. So I'm gonna keep the straight swords for a quick swap. Let's grab both coated swords. Let's put both coated swords here. Then it's gonna be like 1 up swap. It's gonna be the Madness Hand. It's gonna be 1 tick up. Okay. And 2 more weapons. Let's put those here. Okay, and there you go. Now it's our straight swords that we're gonna be swapping to buff. So we're gonna have Sword of Darkness, Sword of Light. Then the weapon which we're gonna be swapping from, honestly, it should probably be a Lord Sworn BHS straight sword. Since we're invading. If we were dueling, Storm Stomp would probably be a better play. Now that's a good question. Yep. Because this is the weapon we're going to be carrying the whole stream, really. So it's kind of important for the inventory. Well, if we're not satisfied with BHS, we can just invert them eventually and put a different Ash on this one. Okay, now for the other swaps. Sword of Damnation, we can put it down as a down swap. For the running attack, I could put the Twin Axe, but I would rather have Flame Strike and then this a little further. We have our 2 right swaps here, which is Flame Strike, running attack from Queelag or whatever. And then the Death Knight Twin Axe, which probably not going to use all that much. And then for the weapons under that, I think it's important to put where is it? Important to put golden epita, I think, because you don't want it to be too far. So like if you plan on over buffing, you're gonna be going like this: buff, then swap buff, then swap buff, and then you go back to your sword. So technically, you know, it needs to not be too far in the rotation. Now after that, I think I'm gonna put the other straight sword here. Then the other swap, which is the down swap, the downward swap. For this, we're gonna put Great Sword of Damnation to grab people if we need to. Then 2 weapons. I think from there we're gonna put the we're gonna put the twin blades here. Okay, and then 2 more weapons. Let's go with the twin blades. And then another down swap. Another down swap. It could be Marika Hammer. We could go Marika Hammer for like a 2-tick down swap. You know, it's not the best swap, but it's not the worst one either. Like, it has its use cases. Okay, and then from here, you know, maybe actually I want, honestly, right now the inventory is sorta complete, because right now our bottom row would be like all the TS right now, so like the question is, like, what do I want more like for the 2 remaining slots? Like, what do I actually want more? I think I want Halo Sight to spam at people. Like, legitimately, I think that's a good pick. And then, you know what? Let's go with, like, Milady. Let's go with Milady for the last pick. And we're gonna go with that for now. And then, if we ever need more weapons, we can always, like... just infuse, like, some weapons in the inventory. Like, just... if I really need, like, Ada, you know, I'm gonna have it here, like, infused. And if I really need, like, Sight, and have it here, like, infused, like, just, you know, like, just in case it's there. Same thing with Zwei, you know, like, if I really need it, it's there. So if we really need other stuff, we're gonna be able to swap it out. Okay, now for the inventory to be complete, we just need to remove the temporary weapons that we put, which are these, and now the inventory should fit right in place here. There you go. And so that's going to be our setup. Now for the talismans. For the talismans, I think we're gonna go like defense focus first of all. This is gonna go here. For the seal, actually, well, it's not the best seal that we could have. But right now I'm just gonna keep it because I'm too lazy to change it. Actually, we're gonna need this to change it, no matter how I look at it. Problem is, like, our inventory right now would be, we'd need to, like, re-put everything in order. Because we would have to change stuff. We're gonna go with this for now. Ah, fuck, man. We're gonna be losing a lot of damage. Let's just take a look real quick at the seals. So 234, 223, 257, 259, so 259 versus what was it? 234. It's, I mean, it's a pretty big difference. Technically we would want this one, the dry leaf seal, which gives 259 buff. This is the one that's optimal for us. Like, we would need to change this one. This one right there. That would just take care of our issue. We would just need to... Alright, let's do it really quickly. Like, fuck it. You know, might as well make the inventory, like, correctly, you know. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put this seal. God fucking damn it. Oh, no, I have it. Never mind. This is what I need to do. Then... like that. Okay. And then we should be good. Then we go... like this. And everything should fit in place. Nope. There's an extra... oh, I forgot to remove the original seal. That's why. But everything's good. We don't need to redo anything. Just need to remove this. There you go. Inventory fits right in. I think it's worth it. And the reason why I put this dagger here is this dagger is going to be a swap to Assassin's Gambit. So, there you go. Okay. Oh, this one weighs 1.5. That's why I had the other one. The other one doesn't weigh anything. I mean, if I ever want to use the other one that doesn't weigh anything, I can. But I mean, we have 50 yen. Like we're not short on weight here, so we should be good. Okay, now for our talismans, guys. For our tallies, I don't actually know what we should be using for a talisman, if I'm being totally honest. I'm gonna go with this for now, because most of our damage is gonna come from the fade buffs. Okay, so everything seems good. The only thing I almost forgot is the pots. Let's just set up our pots real quick. I'm probably gonna keep this build for next stream as well, not just this one. Alright, crafting. For the big pots, honestly, you don't want to use the furnace pot. Like, fate pots are just best used for Frenzied Flame and freezing. Like, again, the freezing pots are so good in invasions. Like, seriously, like, I think it's like an amazing discovery of something that we all know is good, but like an invasion, it cannot be overstated how useful the FT freezing pots are. It's just such a good way to enter battle. You throw freezing pots, you frost people, and then they take more damage, like right from the jump. Alright guys, we should be good to go. The only thing we need is that bear roar. So, bear roar, you guys said it's at the top right. Where was it? I feel like it was around here somewhere. Guys, could you point me in the right direction? Is it like here? Is it here? I feel like that's the location. Left side by Scorpion Catacomb. Where is Scorpion Catacomb? Scorpion River Catacomb. Oh, so it's around here? Like number 2? that around this area? Alright. Alright, thanks for that. Let's go grab this. Now, we need to remember, this is no Nintendoodoo, so I cannot be too careless. Number 2. Let's go kill a bear. Probably best to kill this one, just to be safe so that we don't get interrupted during our fight. Actually, I'm actually glad I put that extra point into these buffs, man. Bro. Alright, let's see how much damage we do to this bear. It's actually pretty bad damage. Did we do pretty bad damage, all things considered? I mean, it is no Nintendoodoo, but... Come on. Oh my god, it didn't let me grab it. Always gets me that attack. Oh, this one as well. Oh, a little delayed attack. Forgot to put the second straight sword. Dude, that does very little damage. Like, we killed him, yes, but it took a while to kill it. Do I have something that could do more here? Going to be a rough boss fight? It is. It's going to be a rough boss fight indeed. The fuck? We do like so little damage, man. It's not even funny. Guys, I think I'm gonna summon one of you. Otherwise it's gonna be like pretty tough, I think. No Blasphemous Blade? Oh, yeah, we could use Blasphemous. It's the no Nintendoodoo, that's what makes them take so much. Sleep and Bleed? Yeah, we could actually sleep. Oh, and Frost. Like, we should be using our pots, too. Okay, where is the big bear? Should be around here, right? I think it's this one, isn't it? It is definitely this one. Okay, Alright, so... Oh, fuck. Well, we woke up the beast. That's not the boss though, it's just a normal bear. No! Oh my god! Maybe two at the same time is not a good idea. Okay, well, rip Deathless stream for today. The Nintendoodoo is no joke. We're fine fighting one, but two of these bears at the same time is a little difficult. You know what? I don't want to spend too much time on this, so I'm gonna summon one of you guys. So you can put your sign. I'll be right back. Password is gonna be 99. We're at the ravine north side of Grace. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. You guys can put your sign. I don't want to spend too much time on this. All right. Yo, Blade of Maya, thanks for the raid. Really appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna summon some of you guys. I'm gonna summon two people if we have two people. There you go, perfect. Let's grab Nicola, and I love the. Just need to wait a little bit. There you go. Perfect. All right. So the goal is going to be to go kill those bears here. And grab the spell. Like someone said earlier, I think Blasphemous Blade would have been great here, but... The shield poke! Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's get it. Go kill some bears. Oh, well, there's one here. There you go. Buffing my teammate. See, guys? I'm a good teammate. I buff my team. Oops. I mean, this guy is gonna disturb us, so we should kill him. The game is so much easier that way. There we go. That's one down. Oh, we got invaded! That is so funny. We actually got invaded, guys. That is hilarious. Is he gonna kill our teammate? Let's go kill him. I mean, come on now. We have to gank him. We have to gank him. Oh my god. Wow, he barely, like... Well, he did his job. He killed one. Alright, let's go try to kill the big bear. That is so funny. Imagine if the whole stream is going to be spent trying to kill the bear because we get invaded and we can't. Oh, man. That's so funny. Okay, there's the bear that we're looking for. Hopefully we don't get disturbed by the other bears. Forgot about this. Okay, where is it for you? There you go. Now let's start attacking. This thing is so tanky, man. Uh-oh. I actually jumped that, but I don't know if it worked. Well, I mean, it clearly didn't, but... Damage is real. This thing does so much damage, man. It's destroying us. We're like struggling so hard to do any sort of damage. It's out of range. This laser is not... Man, this is pretty bad. Can we fucking frost this thing? For fuck's sake, dude. This is so little damage, dude. What if I do that? Okay. I'm not really sure if it did well or not, but... Let me do that again. It did decent damage, right? I think it did decent. It's already not frosted anymore. Pretty wild. Insane movement. It's just free aim. Do I have something range here? Oh, there you go. Hold that too early. Last eel? That's trigger physics. Oh my god, guys. I can't see! Oh, I could have died there! Dude, this is so hard! Why is it so hard to kill that thing, man? Oh my god, dude. Can we fucking finish this thing? Nicola's about to die, dude. Oh god damn it. This is bad. Okay, dude, that's good, that's good. We got this. Oh, we're fucking PvE gods, dude. Well played, Nicola. Thanks for the help. Alright, I'm gonna send you back home, and then I'm gonna go on to my adventure. Oh, actually, it does count as a boss. There you go. Thanks, Nicola. I appreciate that. Alright, there you go. Yeah, zero Skadoodoo moment, dude. Dude, no Skadoodoo PvE is actually so much more fun. Because, you know, it's actually challenging. Like, you have to worry about what you're doing. I really enjoyed no Skadoodoo PvE. We should do more of those, honestly. I don't need my runes. We're good. We're already leveled up and everything. All right, let's continue, guys. Let's keep going what we were doing. Let's keep doing what we were doing. I mean, so let's try. Now that actually I need to equip it though. I can find it. There it is. Okay. Okay, here you go. Let's try to invade now. Thanks again for the help, guys. I really appreciate it. It's actually so much fun to do this PvE, dude. No Skadoodoo PvE is great. Well played, Nicola. Thanks again, man. Oh. What the hell? You guys see that? What the fuck? Insane. First invasion, guys? It got me all confused for a second. It's a bug, but... It's a bug, but I was not expecting that for the first invasion. Boy. Alright, well. Alright, guys, here's the plan, right? We get into a world, we golden vow, and then we triple buff our straight sword, and we see how much damage we do. That's the plan. Oh, it's only one person. I might as well, like, quadruple buff. Like, a zillion buffs. That did a lot. Sorry, alright. Oh, it's the DLC AR. Never mind. Does Golden Vow stack with the two sword buffs? That's a good question. I don't actually know. By the way, Darkness only debuffs on hit. Oh, thanks for telling me that. I didn't actually know. That's good to know. Okay. I thought it was like just a straight buff, but it's a debuff to the opponent. I see, I see. But let's just check real quick if Golden Vow actually... Oops, never mind. Well, next time. Sacred Order would. Yes, it does stack. Okay, thank you. Oh no, it's the PvE god that can hit you on spawn. What the hell? It's... This NPC is always, like, so laggy. Guess we do a lot... No. Ah, fucking damn it. Millennia, die, dude. Die. Fuck out of here. There you go. Okay, well. Nice, alright. It definitely doesn't do, like, insane damage if you don't have time to buff. Like, it does, like, normal straight sword damage. So we definitely need to see when we have time to, like, do the full buff stack. Golden Vow and Last Rite are both aura buff. Okay, so what we can do, basically, is Golden Vow and then Sword of Light. I think that would be our better play, right? Just Golden Vow, Sword of Light. So we do, like, Golden Vow, and then Sword of Light, and then we can drink our blue, and maybe our physic as well, and then we should be good, doing some decent damage. It's fun to be playing with another setup than a strength build, or another build than a strength build. It's a really welcome change of pace. I know we did like strength fate hybrid not so long ago, but strength fate hybrid is still mostly strength, with like the fate is really comes in just for some swaps, whereas here it's like you're utilizing other weapons to the fullest. Like straight swords don't do as much damage like that on a strength build, for instance, so you don't really see a lot of power stance straight sword plays on strength. Like, usually, like, straight swords are just better weapons for, like, every other build but strength. It's like, there's better straight swords on, like, magic builds. There's better straight sword with fate builds. There's better straight sword with dex builds. Strength is, like, the worst build for power stance straight sword. Maybe arcane's a little worse, I guess. Technically, Fate should be the best build for Power Stance Straight Sword with all the buffs that we're supposed to be using. With the last invasion, since we like got in, like spawned right into the action, we didn't have time to like buff, but I'm really curious to see like the full extent of our damage when we do actually prepare. Okay, so they're over here. Alright, let's do this. I think they jumped. They jumped down. We're gonna be doing a lot of damage to this guy. Yep. You know what? Let's just go up. Fuck it. Of BS damage because I think this has the modifier. Yeah, these straight swords do a lot. And the buffs last long enough for me to engage too. Like, they just wore off like just after we killed the host. So the setup lasts long enough to be worth it. What's good too is we don't need to worry too much about shield since our offense straight sword is coated. Coated sword goes straight through shields, so I don't know actually if it goes straight through shield. I think it just has like piercing property, like, well, not piercing, but like, you know, just like sight. I think it's like a portion goes through it. I don't know. Maybe put Ender. Ender would be good for invasions like that. But I decided to go with BHS. BHS or Ender are usually like good picks for invasions. Like, just Ashes of War geared toward defense, so to speak. Nice. What's great about Power Stance Straight Sword is keeping priority, which is a rare commodity for this game. Like, just being able to keep priority is very nice. Love the sound of coated. Yeah, that's true. It does have this little interesting sound. The model for the weapon's a little strange though. Like, it's literally like just a sheet of paper, you know? A glowing sheet of paper. Like, the sword is like one texture tin. It's definitely an artistic choice, right? You know, it could have been more like a lightsaber or something, but no, it's just paper tin. Need to not like not do like running attack when I do ND tech, when I soft swap. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the reason why you soft swap like that is to shorten the recovery of your swing and be able to move and catch up to your target faster. They should be here. Oh, what the hell? I was sure that they... Okay. Uh-oh. This guy is a madman. This fucking guy is a laggy one. And he just killed me with his lag. Insane luck. That's an Elden Ring moment if I've ever seen one. You can't really feel too bad about that one. Like, that's really as fluky as it gets. Like, it doesn't get flukier than that, but you know, it is Elden Ring. We might get fog walled. We're spawning pretty far from the action, I believe. Yep. Fortunately. Okay, they should be coming anytime soon. Let's start buffing. There's not many places they can be at right now. There they are. All right. I ate my input, guys. Not joking. They follow? Oh, they won't. Wow, that's some amazing awareness. That should have landed. Okay. Yo, that hit early. What the hell? Alright, buddy. I mean, my idea was good, though. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my god. Okay. They already have a new contender. They kill one and one comes okay. That's some tracking. So let's do that. Let's do that. That. Bro, the range on that thing is kind of nasty. What the fuck? Do it. Fuck's sake, dude. I swear to God, like, people are hitting early. I don't know what's up with that. Not much we can do right now. Just waiting. That's one of the most annoying spell, that thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's latency, like significant one. That's just perfect whiff punish, but net is too shit. Let's we're gonna have to change strat, guys. Like the net is too shit on that Phantom. I have to use some PvE. Too much lat. And of course they're not coming, they're just being pussies. We already killed one Phantom. Yeah. The Phantom is so latent that we can't roll catch him. He already summoned someone. I think the Matting Hand is going to be a play against this guy. Isn't that the guy we killed? Probably is. And they're running away. And they're gonna resummon because that's all they're doing. The latency on this fucker though. Yeah. Oh my god, your net is so garbage. Holy motherfucker. Oops. Inventory is not properly set here. The shitnet people, dude, of Mordor. I don't know how we can kill him, I'm being totally honest. Not with the host. Okay, we take that. The host ran away because he's a pussy. He'd rather not die than save his friend. We're out of healings, but there you go. DC, you fucking little bitch. Holy shit, dude. These people are such pussies, dude. Oh my god. That's insane. Dude, get shitted on, you fucking little shit. Jesus Christ, dude, I can't believe how pussy these people are. It's crazy. That's an Elden Lord right there? Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's 3v1, it's fine and all. Like, 2v1, we're not gonna push in any way, shape, or form. We're gonna resummon, but 1v1, no. I'm out. You know, DC. 1v1 DC. I swear, man. Three people in there. Two people. Ooh, controller. Sent back to his world. Should be one guy. You can see the host at the grace. Alright, let's buff up. See what kind of damage we do to this guy. Alright. Interesting. A lot of latency, and I'm playing at my time. This is 7 p.m. my time, so I mean, like, right, I should be like right in my time zone. Friday night too, like 7 p.m. Friday night is like should be like prime NA time. People are latent. It's weird, like I usually have less latency when I play at EU time. At EU time, like basically a little bit earlier, I get way less latency. I don't know. Maybe it's because in general, like I have like a pretty decent connection to Europe. And maybe at NA time, like I'm getting like different parts of the world, not just NA. I don't know. Oh, I forgot the Fade Pada, the Cypher Pada. Forgot that the Cypher Pada. We could use that on this build. I mean, we already have the Pada anyway. Has more range, so whatever. PSN connection has been shitty these weeks. Yeah, definitely. Is the right hand Lord Storm just for Storm Stomp? It's for BHS, you know, so, you know, Baby Turtle, since we're invading, like, having BHS is always, like, a good perk, even though I would not, like, go for that in duels, but main hand, like, Storm Stomp, if I was in a 1v1, would be the play, but... Like, this is an actual Fate build, though, like, of course, 150, but... This is the stats we have. Like, the build, there was so much points to spare that I just put 11 mind, which I never do. Like, 150 basically allows you to take a 125 build and, like, remove all the sacrifices that you had to make your build. You know, like... Normally, like, this is a build you can absolutely do at 125, but, you know, you might have to use the bird helmet, you might have to scrape some points into endurance, but you go 150, 50 endurance, 50 fade, 20 strength, 18 dex, 60 fucking vigor. You have everything. Everything. No sacrifice. Okay, we got this guy. Let's buff up. Let's see what you got. I love how he tanked that. Be careful about the blue that's coming. Let's try something else here. Oh, no. Let him use his physic. Alright, let's rebuff. Got another blue that's fighting something, like dying in the corner on his own. Thank you, blue. Fucking little shit. I think it didn't debuff me. Oh my god, the latency again. Gonna have to use this here. He turned off the taunt. Insane. He's like, gank with me! Bro, the latency is annoying as shit. Like, this is a whiff punishing setup, and you can't whiff punish this lat. I de-input there. Like that. This is just annoying. We're gonna have to move. It's really a resummoning fest today. I think we're gonna switch out our setup. We're gonna try this here. We're gonna try this one. Or actually, put this guy real quick. that yielded lag. Insane. Insane connection, insane everything. I cannot wait to kill this fucker. Pivot. These are all roll catches, by the way. It's like I think we're gonna buff up. We're gonna take our time. It's pointless to rush this. I don't think this is the right situation for this. I think we should probably use this instead. This is so annoying to deal with this Ash. It's like one of the most annoying Ash to deal with. I think I'm gonna change strat here. Okay. This is just so annoying.
Hey!
No hit, right? And another blue. The blue on the other side. We need to find the blue though. Like, we can't afford to get ambushed. That would be death if we get ambushed at this point. This guy ran out. The Phantom's still there. Very dangerous. If the blue is behind us, we're fucked. That is not the right Ash. It's supposed to be Ender. So unfortunate. Alright, let's move out a little bit. We need to reset. And we're out of everything. It's just a constant stream of resummons and pussies that just don't push. Oh, maybe PvE can help us. We're out of bolts, so the sleep is out of the question now. We're gonna need to figure out another strategy. Not quite sure, honestly. ATS. Our chance, let's kill him. There you go. That was our chance right there. Alright, let's kill this fucker. No more chances. Oh, again, input eating because of the pivot. Oh, the constant stream of resummons, dude. Finally. Alright. Yo, Desmond, thanks for the raid, dude. Really appreciate. Invade once, you have to kill 5 people. Like, legitimately, that's what you have to do to win. Also, even on this, like, you know, this is a good setup for a straight sword. Even on this good setup for a straight sword, I find that straight swords are not great for invasions. Like, that was a perfect example. It didn't feel like I was getting anywhere with straight sword. Especially if there's some latency, like I can't whiff punish. So it becomes, like, quite difficult to really do anything. Like, it felt much more feasible to win with the sleep setup, and we probably would have killed one if we had the fucking Starfist with Endure instead of Storm Stomp. Like, the Storm Stomp basically got us hit and almost got us killed. Like, I thought I had Endure equipped and I didn't. But yeah, I'm not as impressed as I thought. You know, I thought the damage would be higher than this for the straight swords, given how we have like sort of light buff and golden vow. The spell, not the ash or the consumable, but the spell. I thought our damage would be higher. Doesn't seem to be the case. But I am gonna keep this build for next stream as well. Like, I'm gonna keep like the same inventory, same stat allocation, and we're gonna play more with this next stream, you know, try like some of these other weapons properly. Because like I wanted to really try straight swords today, but I'm also like very curious to try like a Poria properly, you know, the Black Steel Twin Blade, and use like the hollow side spam. I feel like the hollow side spam could be good. Although hollow side spam, I would have used it in that last invasion, but when you're drained out of resources, you can't really afford to spam like that. It's really more like at the start of the invasion that you can do that. This one. On the Degen Fate build? I thought this build would be stronger than that for invasions, but maybe it will feel stronger with like a Poria or other weapons, but the straight swords are nice in some situations and they're not so great in others. Like some invasions, I feel like I have no option if I stay on straight swords. Especially if there's a little bit of lat and you can't whiff punish, it's pretty painful. Whereas some other times, you know, you can get some people that are like mildly aggressive and then you can sort of keep priority and really stop them in their track with straight swords. Use Greatsword of Damnation. I have it on swap. I don't think I've used it today though, but I have it. The idea is like we Golden Vow and Sword of Light, and then we engage, so we get like a good minute of buff. Actually, speaking of minute of buff, maybe I should change the Shield Talisman to the one that prolongs buffs. Maybe that could be more useful in our case. Always nice to resist the first hit with the shield tally, but you know, it's not really that useful most of the time. You just get hit more than once. Let's try this one, I think. Yeah. The frame drops here, guys. It's real. The DLC frame drops. Like when you look this way it's fine, then you look this way and then it's laggy. might be close. Actually, you know what? It's probably best to go down. Here the goal is going to be to frost one before we engage. Oh man, why are they so laggy though? We can't aggress here. Gonna wait for the stupid mage. Yeah. PvE squad, guys. Laggy PvE squad. Yo, he hit. Dude, I swear to God, the hits today have hit like so early, it's not even funny, dude. Like their connections today are so damn ass. Look at that shit. Like, this is impossible to deal with. Like, you can't actually dodge that. Like, legitimately, you can't dodge it. Like, this is some of the worst net I've seen. Could probably punish him, but it's too late now. Like, I don't actually know how we're gonna engage these guys. It's too laggy. Like, see that? Like, how are you supposed to dodge that? You can't. Like, legitimately, you can't, because, like, the animations are all fucked up. Look at that. I actually rolled that early. Okay, thank God, that's the host. What's the name of this guy? This guy. We're gonna block this one. That net is shit beyond repair, dude. Oh yeah, fire coils here would be a good idea. Good call. Fire coils. There you go. Let's add them fire coils over the harpoon. There you go. Thank you, Thunderbolt. Really appreciate that. Matador, thanks for the Prime resub. Thanks a lot, man. Dude, that mage was lethal, dude. Like, completely desync every spell that he was throwing out. It's pretty wild. But yeah, fire coils are a good idea. Like, I never think about using them because we don't play on Fate anymore, but they are, like, super strong. Is he by himself? Nope, he's not. That hit early too, like, game is fucked up today. Wait, let me fight. And the Phantom? Hey, just let me fight. Okay, at least your fire coils do get back to 10 when the invasion's over. You don't need to get them back. Unlike unlike sleep bolts, like you're seeing here, which have not replenished. Good fight. Alright, let's get our sleep bolts back. Usually sitting at the Grace should replenish them though. Huddled Venus, thanks for the resub for the tier 3 resub for 20 months, man. Thank you so much. That's so kind, dude. Thank you so much, man. Huddled Venus. A delicacy. Pickled and in a jar. We got someone here waiting. Oh shit, he actually has I'm doing so much damage, I'm not being careful about how much damage he's doing, but he's doing a lot of damage as well. But I think he wasn't as buffed as I was, so... like, we were really shredding through his armor. I will say though, like, PSSS mirrors, when there's boundaries, you know, pretty decent weapon for a mirror match, but without boundaries, it's extremely brain dead, because, you know, it's just hacking up forever. Because it's not, like, the most, like, offensive roll catch weapon. Like, you can't really, like... You know, you can't, like, submit someone with aggression with straight swords unless they're cornered. Yo, Thunderbolt, thanks for the bits again, man. But yeah, guys, like, today I'm just gonna stick with straight swords, but next stream, I'm sticking with the same build, and next stream we're gonna use more of, like, you know, like Black Steel Twin Blade or Poria, fucking Back End Blade, like Swift Slash, insane, like, fade damage if we can. So we're gonna be touching that, like, next stream. But, like, today I'm just gonna stick with straight swords just to... You know, get a good feel for the type of damage and usefulness that it has. I'll be honest though, I'm a little disappointed. I felt like it would be stronger than it is. It feels like these buffs are more useful in 1v1 than they are in invasions, for this setup specifically. I feel like it would make more sense to overbuff myself with another weapon type. Actually, this is not very high. Like, I feel like the Twin Blade is going to be a lot stronger, for instance. What am I doing? What is this? Am I crazy, guys? Where am I supposed to go? That's not the one I wanted, but we'll take it. Well, it's a good game. The host is down there too. We have time to rebuff properly. Okay, and I think, yeah, fuck it, let's go with that. Oh, they are waiting here with the whole setup and everything. Yeah, at the Pada waiting down there and everything. Okay. Interesting to see like what they do. Like you saw that they threw a large pot at the platform. He early hit that. That's so unfortunate. I felt like we were like outplaying these guys like crazy too. Like these guys are actually so shit, but we just ran out of resources at the end there. Felt like you were completely outplaying them, honestly. It's really unfortunate. You just keep on saving you just keep on playing like dog shit and then saving each other like over and over and over. This is like the entire time, really. That's all there is. Yo, Firekeeper, thanks for the gifted. Really appreciate that. I think I'm gonna do a last one and then call it for this setup. Call it for today. And somehow he swapped the Pada because he thought they were better. Well, to be fair, like he's so bad that he was actually doing better with Pada than the Clean Rot because Pada is a little easier to use for someone who's really bad. Dragon desync. I love the Dragon desync. Just to add an unnecessary layer of difficulty to everything. Alright, I'm gonna call it here for today, guys. I'm gonna keep this set up for next stream. And then next stream we're gonna continue where we left off, like trying you know, the Aporia, Black Steel, Back and Blade, and maybe even like Smith's Great Hammers. I'm gonna try some of those next stream. Alright guys, thanks a lot for coming by, everyone. I'll catch you guys up next time. Take care, guys. Let's raid Elden Ring player. Oh, let's raid Steel. Alright, see you guys.